What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA Saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video I will show you the real bombshell that is happening right now. I will show you the news that is affecting the MMTLP community and our case. And guys, it is not a clickbait, it is a real information that might drastically change everything regarding MMTLP story. And before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends and family. And this action will help us to attract more attention to our story. And eventually it will help us to win this battle. So let's start with the news itself. First of all, I want to start my video with this amazing tweet that was written by Mark Basil. And he wrote just several hours ago, MMTLP, OTC markets is up. And he added next, and he added again 5 hours ago, MMTLP, it means, like I have said from the beginning, if you want to get to a resolution, you have to investigate and pursue from where this all started. And it all started on OTC markets. Now it's their turn to provide answers. They don't have immunity. And in my opinion, it is a very important statement, and probably it means that Mark Basil will file another lawsuit regarding OTC markets, because MMTLP ticker became tradable on OTC markets with another illegal activity. And probably this will be the beginning of our victory, and definitely it is a very, very important step. But guys, it is not the end. We have another mind-blowing news, and let me show you the tweet that was written by Tony's tweets. He wrote it 15 hours ago, and he stated, Will Stewart has informed me and given me permission to tell everyone that he is directly registering his shares, 17 million shares, with AST. Not financial advice, not financial advisor, for entertainment and educational purposes only. And I have to say that William Stewart is one of the biggest Next Bridge Hydrocarbons shareholders, because previously he was one of the biggest investors in TRCH and then in MMTLP. And for now, he is transferring all his shares to AST. And in a minute, I will show you my thoughts on it and how this action might affect our case. But first of all, let me quote you Due Diligence. His Twitter name for now is Pool Radio Drew, but he still has the same Twitter account, Free Commercials. And he wrote, okay, seeing a lot of this talk, William Stewart has been going back and forth about transferring his shares ever since the halt. Not sure if he has actually done it yet, but if he wants to, he should. And to be honest, I'd be kinda happy if he did. This way I don't have to worry about the biggest whale we have selling shares into the buyback if and when market-based reconciliation take place. Me personally, I don't want to, not now. I don't want to speak for John Burda, but last I checked he hasn't transferred, and last I asked him, he had no intentions of transferring at this time. David has said to me that he will absolutely not transfer his shares as well. None of this matters. What I do, what William does, what John does, what David does, what Donald Duck does, what Smokey does, what Ramen does, what the Tooth Fairy does. None of it matters. What matters is what you want to do. If you want to transfer, go for it. But only go for it if it is what you want to do. Not because someone else did or because someone else told you to. That decision is yours to make and should be made without any influence whatsoever from anyone, but for your financial advisor. Whatever you do, I hope you make the decision that is best for you and your family, and wish everyone did speed with their choice. And yes, I have to say that one of the potential consequences is that one of the biggest shareholders will not dump his shares during the potential resolution if we have 2 days of trading. Definitely it is a good sign. On top of that, Let me show you again Tony's Twitter account. Trading Secrets, I mean Ali, spoke to William Stewart, and he said some additional facts. Why did William do it? And one of the reasons is that William does not think that MMTLP shares will be ever tradable. That is why he wants to transfer these shares. On top of that, he asked his friends who are also shareholders, MMTLP shareholders, to transfer their shares to AST as well. And on top of that, he wants to give more pressure to broker dealers instead of FINRA. And by doing this, let me explain what does it all mean. If someone transfers from broker dealers to AST his or her shares, definitely broker dealers is forced to close their short position on these shares. And if they don't have enough shares, enough real shares to cover these short positions, this means it might be a very tricky situation for them, and it might again force to some resolution. On top of that, we all know that for now, the number of shares that should be on the market is not more than 158.8 million shares. And AST also knows this number. And if we will see the transferring of the entire amount of 258.8 million shares to AST, this means AST accounts become full of stocks. And this means potentially all of the other stocks that are on a broker dealer's account become counterfeit shares. Definitely it is not the case, and definitely this action might also force authorities to solve this problem. And this is another way how we can move forward to our victory. On top of that, if you decide to stay with your broker dealer, it is totally okay, because right now nobody knows what is the potential price of MMTLP shares. But again, Tony made an amazing video regarding the value, the intrinsic value of these shares. And he made this video that is half an hour long. And right here you can see, I posted on this screenshot, right here you can see the two columns. One of them is pre 100% working interest and after 100% of working interest. With the price of oil of $75, here you can see an additional information: cost of goods, gross revenue, value of oil in the ground, and so on and so forth. And right here you can see completely different numbers regarding the value, the total value of the entire company. But with the different number of shares, the price of one share becomes exactly the same, $41.67, $41.67. This means it is quite good number by itself, but it was made with the price of oil of $75. And here you can see the price of $75 per barrel, and the price of share becomes $41.67. And the different prices of oil leads to different prices of shares. And from $35 per barrel, which implies $0 per share of NextBridge hydrocarbons, all the way up to $150 per barrel, which implies $119.79 per share. But this share price is only regarding the asset value of the entire basin with the oil inside it, without any exploration. But if NextBridge Hydrocarbons decides to explore the oil, the price will be completely different. And here's another chart that shows the price of NextBridge Hydrocarbons shares regarding the price of oil. And from $40, the price of one share becomes $26.04, all the way up to $130 per barrel, which implies almost $500 per share. And I have to say that I didn't find any issue in Tony's calculations. This means you can rely on this analysis as the potential analysis of the potential price of NextBridge Hydrocarbons if it becomes tradable for 2 more days. So Yes, this information is really mind-blowing, and I have to say that this weekend brings a lot of news on the table, and I have to say that we don't know the upcoming press release from Next Bridge Hydrocarbons that was announced by Richard Hoffman. Definitely it also might bring a lot of valuable information on the table. But even now, potentially we have another lawsuit from Mark Basil against OTC markets, and we have more pressure on AST and on broker-dealers with the wire transfer of 17 million shares to AST accounts. Definitely it is a very indicative news. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap.